Hi guys, welcome back. In this video we are going to learn how to write CSS selectors for Selenium. We have created a very simple HTML file which you can download from the description of this video. Open this file in Chrome browser and we are for this demo we are using Chrome browser, but all the CSS selectors we are going to write in this video will be applicable for other browsers as well. Now on this page you can simply say right click and click on inspect. It will open developer tools. Here you can see the source code of this page, and on this developer tools say Control F. This will open this search box where you can type your XPath or CSS selector. Now let's say you want to find this particular element whose tag name is P and ID is equal to unique ID. Here I'll say tag name and then square bracket. Inside square bracket I'll specify the attributes. So here my attribute name is ID. ID equal to unique ID. Let's specify it in double quotes to be consistent. Okay, so you can see this CSS selector is able to find this element uniquely. Now since CSS provides a shorthand for ID, you can also write tag name hash and then ID value. This would also work. And in case your ID is unique across this page, you can also get rid of this tag name hash ID value. This would also work. This is a valid CSS selector. Now let's say you want to find this particular element whose class value is unique class. Type tag name and inside square bracket say class equal to unique class, and this is a simple CSS selector for class attribute. And like ID, we also have a shorthand for class name, but now instead of hash we will type dot. This indicates that this tag name has this class. Okay, and if your class name is unique across this page, you can also get rid of this tag name. This is also a valid CSS selector. Now let's try to find this element who has a name attribute. So simply type tag name, then in square bracket attribute name equal to value of the attribute. Please note that unlike XPath, you don't need to specify @ in front of attribute name here. Okay, now let's try to find this tag with header class. Okay, so I'll say find element whose class equal to header. I could find this element, but you can see there are two matches. So instead of writing simple class equal to header, I'll also specify the tag name. I can say tag name for this match and this match is different, right? So if I specify P here, this will identify this element uniquely. If I write A, the second element will get highlighted. Now let's move to this tag. Here say I want to find a P tag whose name is equal to name1. I could find that P tag but not uniquely. There are two matches. Okay, so if I use class name, again there are two matches for class name. Okay, So I need to use a combination of attribute. I will say a p tag whose name is equal to name1 and whose class is equal to class1. So this is how you can use combination of different attribute to find to write CSS selector and find element uniquely. Let's move to this next tag. This is a div tag, and it has some childrens. Okay, so if you want to find this uh, child of this div tag with reference to this parent, let's see how to do it. First, highlight that, uh, write a selector for the parent. So div class equal to parent class parent. Okay, so this is able to find the parent, but if you want to use shorthand, you can simply say div dot this class name value, or you can also remove this tag name, and this would also work. Now if you want to find the child of this tag, type this angle bracket and say p. So this will find all the p tags in this div tag. Okay, so I don't want to find this particular like all the p tags. I want to find a particular p tag, say the first child of the div. So here you'll type colon and first hyphen child. This will highlight the first child. Okay, now there is something called as last child as well. This will highlight or find the last child of this div tag. Then you can have nth child, and here when you say 2, it highlights the second child of this div tag. And you can also have nth last child, which highlights the second last child of the div. There is one more option to find childrens of a parent. Instead of saying nth child or first child, you can say first of type. Here it is highlighting this first child, but it is not highlighting it uniquely. There are two matches. Okay, this p tag and this div tag. So first of type will highlight first child of that type. So this is first child of type p, and this div is first child of type div. Okay, and you can also say last of type. There is one more way to find uh, like you can say nth of type, and here you can specify the index. See, now again as you know, this will highlight two elements, right? Now here you can say uh, this is a parent. In this parent, find p tags, all p tags, and get me first of type or nth of type. This will find it uniquely. Okay, hope this was helpful. Now what if you do not uh, know the attribute value, uh, the entire attribute value? I mean, you only know the part of the attribute value, not the entire attribute value. So in that case, uh, you would say find p tag whose attribute value whose name starts with, so this is how you indicate starts with name. So this will find all the p tag whose name starts with name. And if you say dollar, it will find all the p tags whose name start with ends with name ame. Okay, and if you want to find the contents, all the p tag whose name contains ame, you will use asterisk. Okay, now say you got this parent class parent, I guess. Okay, you got this class parent and you have the child, and you want to find the next element. Okay, the sibling, next sibling. So simply say plus p, this will find the next sibling, and then you say plus div, this will find the next sibling. Okay, so this is again one more way to uh, find siblings and children of the tag. Now let's talk about comma operator. Comma operator is like OR operator or pipe symbol in XPath, which allows you to write multiple CSS. So this is CSS1, whose ID equal to unique ID, and write comma, type another CSS p whose class is equal to unique class. Okay, and this will find uh, all the elements who are highlighted by any one of the CSS selector. Okay, so it's like or pipe operator in XPath. Okay, now let's talk about not operator. So let's say I have p whose name is equal to name1, and as you see there are two matches. Okay, so this is again, this is name1, this is also name1, but here you can see the class is class 2 and here class is class 1. So I can say uh, find a p tag whose name is equal to name1, and I'll say not class equal to class 2. So basically this will find this p tag whose class is not equal to class 2. Okay, so this is how you use not operator as well. Okay, so friends, that was it from this video. All CSS selectors are mentioned in the description of this video, and subscribe to this channel if you like this video, and hit that like button. Put your thought in comment section. If you are facing any difficulties, let us know in comment section, we will try to help you. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.